Hello, my lovely friends, it's Margaret, and one of these days I'm going to remember to grab my books before I sit down. Hold up. Am I planning on reading all of these for the readathon? Oh, this is not working. Am I planning on reading all of these for the readathon? No. Just most of them. So, this is my vlog for vaLITines and Blackathon, and I have done no reading for any of those readathons today because, again, still not here. Now we're ready for real. Anyways, I've done no reading for any of those today because I read one of my TBR jar picks earlier today, which was Looking for Alaska. I'm halfway through the book. I don't know how that happened. I was expecting it to last me a couple of days. It's fine. I have now gone through my physical TBR and found all of the stuff that's on my script and overdrive, so I know where this stuff is. Anyways, so I also sat down and read like the first 20 pages or so of Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, Sword of Summer. This is the first Magnus Chase book, and it is our pick for the Demigods Anonymous Book Club that I run and is getting me into Book Expo. That's right, we're going to Book Expo. Hooray. Anyways, why not be in New York for an entire week with friends? Anyways, so I'm talking too fast. I understand that. I sat down and I read some of this because, like, I have to at least start this. And to no one's surprise, the most notes that I have taken so far are all the places where Annabeth appears in this first chapter. This will probably count for some prompt on vaLITines. That TBR somehow. I'll make it work for that. But let's see. What am I actually planning on reading for this readathon? One, I'm in the middle of 3 books right now. I need to finish Death Note before next Monday. I am buddy reading this with Kara from Wild Book Garden, and I need to finish this book. I will make it work for a vaLITines prompt as well, because I said I will. But actual stuff that we are reading for these 2 readathons. So, oh yeah, and I have on the come up because I miscalculated. So, for Blackathon, we are doing Team Lit. I have some stuff for if I get through this stuff for Team Lit, or if I feel like some sci-fi. I do have, like, I have a comic book. I've got the Obelisk Gate. I have, anyways, I think I need to finish fill the Danielle Clayton prompt, but I think that's it. So what we're reading for Blackathon is Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I am currently buddy reading Slay with Nikia B over on Jesus Books Music, I think is her channel. We started this. I've started this. She's been reading it, and then we just decided we were going to buddy read it because it was already on my TBR. I'm also reading Royal Holiday by Jasmine Guillory because I want to stay caught up on this series, and I don't know when the next book comes out, and I'm going to be sad when this is done. And then I am reading Let's Go Swimming on Doomsday by Natalie C. Parker. Those are the books that I am planning on reading for Blackathon. And then, like I said, if I can get to the Team Sci-Fi prompts, I'm going to get to the Team Sci-Fi prompts. I'm sorry, I know I look ratchet today, but we're having a bad skin day, so I could not be bothered to do anything other than sit here in my Wicked hoodie with the giant hole in the sleeve. I'm pretty sure it's been there since almost since I got it. Because I don't wear this out in public and I haven't in years. So, going through, ta-da, and then I'm going to go into more detail later with stuff, but then the official vaLITines TBR is going to be Empire of Sand by Tasha Suri. I keep trying to say Tasha Shuri. That's not correct. And then one of these other, that you can't see, one of these other lovely books is going to be count for one of the prompts for vaLITines because we're sharing. And then this is also on the vaLITines. Officially on the vaLITines, what's the word, guys? TBR. And then I'm also trying to get through Before the Devil Rakes You by Libba Bray. So, those are all the books that I'm going to be trying to get through this month. This week, we're going to be focusing on Don't Fall. We're focusing on our audiobook, which is Listening for Alaska, Looking for Alaska. We are focusing on Slay because I need to get, like, I want to get caught up to where Nikia is. This is probably going to take us through the whole month because Nikia said that she likes to take a little more time with her books than I do. That's fine. I really admire people who can, in fact, take time with their books and not rush through them and then cry at the end. And then, so main focuses this week are going to be these 2. And this one. And then if something interesting is in Glory happening, but I'm only reading like one thing It's like a Christian devotional by a Native American Christian. And so I'm only reading like one thing a night to kind of like, I'm buddy reading that with my friend, and we're going to discuss them, which I need to message her. This is getting way too long. I'm going to stop now because I need to go write, because we have a writer's group. I have a writer's group that meets online on Sunday, and I have done no writing on the project that I was supposed to add 20,000 words to this last month. So, also, it's going to be fun because they're going to be tearing apart the first 3 chapters of the novel that I'm working on. So, yeah. Most of my nights, I'm either crying over editing or crying over writing. Actually, no, I'm crying over editing both ways because that's what I'm doing in my writing. Editing just sucks. Anyways, it is February 3rd. It's the first week of Blackathon, the first full week of Blackathon. And I have lots of books to... Update. We have determined that Magnus Chase is going to count for Love Triangle because it is part of a trilogy. Ta-da! Hello. Am I recording? I am recording. I have to check because my mic thing is in the way. Anyways, that's not the point. It is Wednesday, and I have a package, which has nothing to do with either of these readathons. However, it is one that I am very, very excited for. Dadgummit! Today is just not my day. I'm really considering whether or not I should even go out and go jogging, because that's the plan, is I'm going to go jogging later. But today just has not been my day. It has not been my anything since I discovered I had another crack on my phone. Anyways, so, it's Wednesday, February 5th. Did I skip yesterday? Yes, I did skip yesterday, but look at this. No one cares about that. I already have insurance. Don't care. That I might need. But look! It's my official copy of The Stars We Steal. Now I just have to remember to take it to BookNet Fest and have Alexa sign it. Although I am getting a signed book plate because I did do the pre-order thing. But like, I want it personalized because all of my other books from her are personalized. I don't know where I'm putting it on my bookshelf because there ain't room for it on the sci-fi shelf. I wonder... Alright, so I made room for it. Hold on, I'm going to show you. So, what ended up happening was we took all of the dystopians, which are right here, and took them from going this way, the normal way, and we put them this way. So, whoop, these are out of order. Hold on, that's going to bug me. That's going to bug me, so we're going to fix it right now. So anyways, dystopians, actual sci-fi. And there's The Stars We Steal right next to... I know we talked about the fact that I don't usually keep ARCs, but this is a special one. So I am keeping it because I have it. And it is, in fact, signed to me. So what are we doing with our life right now? I don't really know, honestly. I have not touched Magnus Chase since Monday, but... I have gotten to the second chapter of Slay. So my goal tonight is I'm going to try and get through chapter 3 because I think that's, and then I'll touch base with my buddy Reed and see how she is getting along in this. I'm really enjoying it. The game is reminding me of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Meets Digimon Season 3, specifically Season 3, because I think that's the one where they started like meshing with the Digimon. I don't entirely know. It just reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Meets Digimon, and I'm here for it. Also, other developments today, I called The Next Generation my emotional support Star Trek. And I just feel like that says a lot about me as a person. Even though I haven't watched it recently, but I still like, those are my emotional support Star Trek people. And now I want to watch Star Trek, which is a very odd feeling, because I haven't felt that since the movies came out. I haven't felt the need to go back and rewatch Next Generation. Anyways, I need to go jogging before it gets too dark or rains, because this is Florida, so like you never know. There's a thunderstorm waiting around just around the river bend, all that jazz. So, it is 8 o'clock on Friday. We are not vlogging on days that begin with T this week, apparently. That's just, I guess, how it turned out. But, let's see, let's get you caught up. I have not gotten any further, I don't think, in Slay since I've talked to you. I'm on chapter 4, and I should be reading... where does chapter 4 start? There's chapter 4. I should be reading that. I'll probably read that tomorrow, because I'm not... We'll see if I can get to it tomorrow, because I am 62 pages into a 500-page book, almost 500-page book, that I'm supposed to have finished by tomorrow at 7 p.m. So yes, talking about audiobooks, because I finished one audiobook and started another one. I think I might have discussed the fact that I finished Looking for Alaska by John Green. Not my favorite John Green book ever. It was okay. The ending felt a little anticlimactic. I think I liked how he dealt with the unknowableness of other people, and that you cannot know anything about them that they have not told you themselves. However, I just felt kind of let down by the end. It just wasn't my type of book. The romance didn't go very far. It was over fast, to say that colloquially, and it had some good points in there. I liked how it discussed some things. I liked Alaska's point of view on literally everything. She knew what she was talking about. She's a little bit angrier than maybe she needed to be, but you know what? If you can't be angry when you're young, what's the point? So from there, I started The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. I am now 232 pages into this novel. It's okay. I am a nosy bench, and so I need to know what all of the drama is and what's going on. But honestly, I could put this book down, walk away from it, and I would not really care. Like, when you're reading it, you can't stop. But then once I've stopped, I'm like, oh, I could just, like, I don't care about these characters. I do not, they're all awful. The only one who is mildly sort of okay, but then he's not. But, like, I kind of feel for Tom, who was dealing with the fact that his wife was emotionally abusing him. And so he went and he found his emotional fulfillment from someone else. Understandable. But at the same time, they're all awful people. I really cannot stand Anna. She's just so happy that she ruined someone else's life. Like, just so excited about that fact. And I can't stand her. I feel really bad for Megan and what has happened. Like, we just found out what happened to her in the past. And I feel bad for her because that is terrible. And that's one of those things that, you know, the person would take it back if they could, that it was just a mistake, it's something that they were not, you know, when you're not aware that you're hurting someone and you end up hurting someone anyways, that is just, like, if you have little kids, I would not read this book, just to maybe spoil some things. I would wait until they're older, because I could not imagine reading this book with a newborn and not being terrified. Anyways, so we are going to try and get our first not official read. This isn't even on the TBR. Well, it was on the TBR, but, like, I forgot to put it on the TBR. We're going to try and get this. I would like, let's see, I have 2 hours before I'm supposed to be hanging out with my brother. We're probably going to watch the rest of The Good Place, the last couple episodes, and I'm going to be sad that it's over, and then I'll just start rewatching it again, because I feel like that's one that's very rewatchable. We're going to read for a good, like, maybe hour and see where that gets me. And then I will decide from there whether or not I'm going to write or if I'm going to continue on with this book. Because I have writer's group on Sunday, my online writer's group. And so I would very much like to have done more than add like 500 words to a chapter. I would like to have actually maybe finished that chapter and gotten started on the second one. And I also need to read one of our members' books. Or not books, but like she submitted a few chapters. So we're going to go read this. That's what we're going to do. I am not joining in, sadly. I was planning on joining in on the movie watch along for Blackathon. It's not happening this week simply because I have so much that I'm just bad at time management and so much that I need to do. So I'm planning on watching next week. Also, I don't really have any plans for Valentine's Day, so. Can you see me? You cannot see. Alright, so we're getting our reading atmosphere settled down. We can turn this light off because we're not filming over there anymore. But we have got a nice cozy candle that we just lit. Don't yell at me, Mom. There's no melted wax in it yet. We've got... Oh, you can't see my face. We've got our book. We've got our... Hold on, I'm going to do something I shouldn't do. We've got all our highlighters, all 7 of them. My nice Jane Eyre bag that has all of my highlighters in it for when I'm actually taking notes. And we are about to take and set our forest app. Nope, that's Catwoman. Okay, so let me turn this around so I can actually see. We're gonna take our tree and we're gonna set it. Maybe. Nope, there we go. We're going to set it to our reading tree and we're gonna put it for an hour. And oop, I want to do one more thing before I do that. which is go to YouTube, and we are going to choose anything interesting on. I don't want sleep music. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. Oh, it's Zendaya. Hold on. This is stellar quality content for you guys. Can you even see my face at this point? We're going to take and do, where's the 8-hour one? Because that's the one I really like. We're going to do our favorite Ravenclaw room ambience thing. And then, hold on. Well, actually, then we will press start on our timer, and look, it's our little tree. You can't really see that, but it's our little tree, and he's growing, and now I'm going to put on my ambient noise and check-in. It is now Saturday the 8th, and I did get quite a bit of reading done because the brother actually ended up not hanging out with me. His plans went a little bit long, and so we said rain check, and hopefully he'll be texting me like maybe tonight, and we will hang out. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm on page 208, which means I only have 190 or so pages to go before 290 or so pages to go before I am done with this book. And I have, let's see, what time is it? It is 1:05, which means I need to leave for the salon soon. Hopefully I'll be reading most of this in the salon and be able to finish it when I get home, although I do need to do some stuff for tomorrow's video because I'm trying to make things complicated. Why am I doing that? I don't know. I really should have just decided to keep things simple, but no, I want to entertain people. What's wrong with me? Anyways, we're almost done with The Girl on the Train. I listened to a little bit this morning. I'm probably going to finish it on my way to Aveda because that's a good half hour away from me, and then when I finish that, I am going to pick up, okay, I'm going to pick up Dreams of God and Monsters by Laini Taylor because it is tome topple as of yesterday, so I'm trying to get through a couple of tomes that I have that are also sitting on. I'm going to probably read that one. I'm probably going to pick up Before the Devil Breaks You because I'm not sure when the live show for that is, and I would like to be finished by then, but we'll see, and I've been waiting. And I also really want to pick up Get a Life, Chloe Brown, because I've heard great things about it, and I only have it for 2 weeks, and that might be the next one that I pick up when I finish Magnus Chase. I'm not sure. Do I look like I know what I'm doing? I mean, I do have makeup on, so that's a sign that maybe I do, but I'm really good at faking it. Yes, it's Sunday. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt. Don't judge me. Listen, I only wore it for like a couple of hours, and then I figured, why not just wear it to church this morning? So, okay, this has nothing to do with Blackathon or vaLITines or anything. I just happened to notice something about this pin. Hold on, can you see this pin? This is my Kelcoat pin. Work with me here. Focus on the coat, please. This pin is red right now. Let's see if I can, where did I put it now? I just need you guys to indulge in me being an absolute freaking nerd for like 30 seconds. But anyways, this guy, do you see how that's red right now? It is this gorgeous red color because Kel had a very peculiar coat and it's red. But hold on, it's about to get really loud because I'm about to turn my hairdryer on. Can you see it? Come on, work with me here. Fun fact, I have zoom on this camera. All right, so it's about to get really loud. I don't know that you can tell, but right now it is red, okay? And now it is not red, it is black. There we go. Do you see that? Do you see that? It is a color-changing pin. I am just like freaking out right now. Totally nerding out over this. Because I have had this pin. Look, it's red again. It's red again. Work with me here. See? Work with me here. See? It's red again. Anyways, I thought I had like bleached the color out of it because I'd left it in the heat in my car. You can't really see me now. But apparently I have not ruined everything. Okay, so it's Sunday. I have writers group in 2.5 hours. So what needs to happen before writers group? I have to read someone's story because I'm a terrible person and always wait till the last minute to read these things. I also need to actually get my booktube buddy thing filmed, my book rec bonanza buddy thing filmed, which this is probably going to go out before that goes up, so I won't say who it is. I'm going to try and film it today. I might not, because I also need to finish editing my wrap up for January, and like, oh, life sucks. I'm so behind. I'm always behind. This is my life. Anyways, it's fine. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I might have, maybe if I have a short video go out on Wednesday, I can do both videos that I need to edit on Tuesday. That's next week, though. We'll figure that out next week. Anyways, so, yeah. That's what's happening right now. Is I'm going in to our group chat to read the story that I need to read before group. Because I know they've read my story. And it would be nice if I, yeah, anyways. So, I'm going to go now that I've had that slightly nerdy moment. I'm going to read some stuff. And I will check back in with you guys when I have actually, in fact, done some reading, actually. I started this on the way home from church. So, I wouldn't say I am enjoying it yet. There is not enough of Akiva and Karu stuff going on right now for me to be truly just happy, but also, like, having read Muse of Nightmares, I kind of understand what she is doing. I understand that she likes to give you an idea of what else is going on in the world. And so it's not just the main point of view characters. It is also like she's adding in other elements of the story, and you're not going to understand how all of these elements tie together. Although it's a lot easier to see in this than it was in Muse of Nightmares. You're not entirely going to know how all the elements of the story or all the points of view tie together until you get closer to the end. So I'm not mad about it, partly because I read Muse of Nightmares and was mad about it in Muse of Nightmares, and then it made sense. So, anyways, I'm gonna, and this is another one. Let's see, that would be the second one that I have gotten off of my TBR shelf this month. I'm doing really well at getting this TBR shelf down. I'm very proud of myself. Okay, so it's Monday, and we are going to begin this vlog the way we're going to end this vlog the way we began it, which is me hot and sweaty after going for a jog, because I couldn't be bothered to wrap things up last night. So what have we read this week? Well, a lot. I'm missing a book. As for books that we actually ended up finishing this week, we read Looking for Alaska by John Green. This is one of the ones that was on my library TBR, and now it is no longer on my library TBR. It is the only John Green book that I had not read up to this point. I also finished The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. I'm trying to keep this short because my vlogs are always obscenely long and I hate editing them. But, and I'm always doing side notes. Okay, so this, I ended up giving this 3 stars because it felt kind of anticlimactic. I wasn't exactly a fan of, it just didn't have any of the things that make me love a book, basically. But I have now read all of John Green's published solo works. And then this, I gave 3 stars because I hated all of the characters. Well, not hated, but I could have cared less. Actually, no, I hated most of the characters. They were all stupid. Anyways, anyways, so, these, I don't know that there are vaLITines prompts for these. This is going to count for a long time crush because I've been meaning to get to this for years. So, ta-da, that fulfills one vaLITines prompt. And I guess we'll say shallow because this is definitely a book that I picked up because I had heard of it, but like this cover is actually in fact stunning, even if the font drives me nuts when I'm trying to take pictures of it. So, there are those. What did we start reading this week, or what have we been working on this week? We started reading Slay. This is for the Blackathon prompt that I don't remember the name of, but it's about reading it's a Kweke Emezi. It's a Kweke Emezi, and it's to read a Black revolutionary character, and it's really interesting because I wasn't sure if this was going to fit that prompt entirely, and yet it is. I am 4 chapters in. No, I'm 3 chapters in. I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to read some more of it tonight because I want to get caught up. I'm also... And I don't know that probably will, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to count for a vaLITines prompt at this point. We will see. I'm sure there's something on here that it will work for. This is, I started reading sort of summer as well this week. I got to page 350. I need to finish it. But we're probably not going to finish this shit tonight, and you will see why in a minute. Didn't finish it for the live show, but that was fine because I've read it before. So I mostly, I wasn't being spoiled. I knew what had happened. Didn't remember any of it, but I knew what had happened. Like, reading this book was a trip because I was like, I I don't remember this happening. I don't remember this happening. But this counts or is going to fulfill the prompt for Love Triangle, which is to read a book that is part of a trilogy. Fantastic. Then I started, you didn't see me, but I started reading Death Note Volume 2 because the Manga Monday Book Club, the live, they're not the live show, but the video goes up today. I am about halfway through. This is going to count for, what was it? Not my type, read a book that is out of your comfort zone. This is definitely, like, I like manga, but this is definitely out of my comfort zone because I don't like these characters. There is no one in here that I am in fact attached to. It's a lot of, like, most of the stuff I read is like Fullmetal Alchemist and fun shoujo stuff. So this is a very different shoujo, that's not shoujo, it's a shonen from what I am used to reading. But we did just get to a twist and I am highly surprised by it. And then finally, I also started Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor. Listen, every time that I have these books on my channel, I have to talk about how much I love these covers because not everyone does. I'm in the minority and everyone else is wrong. Because these are freaking stunning. They're amazing and lined up together with the primary colors. Anyways, so that is everything that I have read. I could go on and on about those covers and how much I love them. That's everything I read or I have started reading this week. I really need to get this currently... Anyways, I need to get this currently reading situation under control. It's fine. Everything's fine. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. I will see you next week for the next vlog. Bye!